So welcome guys, are you watching Web.Prime? So guys, AdSense rejection have been become super common problem these days. People of all over the world, whereas India's outside the India like United States, America, Canada, London, literally any other country will website thinking and they will get Google AdSense approval, but they end up hitting a brick wall. They are constantly facing issue with it. And the biggest reason is that it was not even their fault. Their websites still get rejected for low value content and comes under often violations solutions. Now the main question is it just an issue with your post writing? Are you thinking about this? Is it an issue with your web design, or is it an issue with the code? Maybe some temporary codes. Are you usually building in the sites? Maybe like you can use your WordPress website and the Elementor and any other. But we can say temporary code. And maybe use your build a single page website, or is there something else causing the low value content issue that we are completely missing? Yes, actually you are completely missing. In this video which you are watching right here in Web.Prime, so you just got there Web.Prime. We're going to talk about three major reasons. Are you showing this PDF? I'm going to walk you through it and then using a PDF, and I'll explain what the actual root cause the plus when it comes to fix their issues. I will share solution based on everything I have learned and understood. Okay, so before we move forward, if your website has been rejected by Google AdSense, no matter what the reason is there, where is the low value content policy violation and another issue, if you want us to audit your website, we do it completely free, just exactly free of cost. There's no any charges, zero charges. And for this we will review your website, and if you are dealing with an AdSense rejection, we will out of the issue, like if it's an SEO related problem, we will let you know that to basically you want your site checked across any parameters, and we have got your cover. To get started, you will find the link to the official Web.Prime WhatsApp channel. And how can you find that? This is our WhatsApp channel in Web.Prime, and in this video in the description box below, so go ahead and join that. Also, have we dived into the rest of the video? One of more super important thing I need to mention. In this PDF, you just look out. If you want us to build a fully AdSense friendly website for you, yes, we can handle that. We will design it and we will develop your site in a way that maximize your chances of approve for AdSense. And this thing, if you want, so now look, we are not scammers here. We are not gonna give you a fake guarantee, and we can't guarantee approval simply because we don't hold the keys to AdSense. Google does. Finally, approval is entirely in Google's hand, but what we can do is strictly follow all the right processes and significantly boost your chances of getting approved. So we are looking for paid development services to get an AdSense optimized website built. That opinion is available. Okay, now you can join there. So we start our first PDF main problem, which is actually people's look mainly. So the first issue we are talking about the often pages. You can show here often pages and bad crawl budgets management. Okay, let's understand what the core problem actually is. These pages are on your website that are linked to the form and any other page or menu your site. When Google bots land on these disconnected pages, it realizes what they were likely created just to drive random search traffic, providing zero real direction or journey for the user. Think about it. A user land on your site and somehow end up on a page that is connected to your navigation. Exactly guys, that is connections. Like this is a main thing. A webmaster is not a job, it's just to hit publish if you are thinking. So I just clearly about that. When a user land on your site and somehow end up in a page is not connected to the navigation and in the page, they are left thinking, wait, where am I? What is the page? From our Google perspective, when we look at a search console, it's such questioning whether there is a URL just to manipulate traffic and redirect users somewhere else. Indirectly, this happens a lot. Exactly, now it's happening a lot. So what is the main thing? Now full disclosure, everything I'm sharing is based on my own experience. I'm clearly sure I don't work for Google, but I haven't been doing this for a long time and have built up solid hands-on experience, which is I'm explaining this to you. Creating pages on your website is extremely easy, but if you have isolated pages, like, so you need to stop. Often pages can mess up your crawl budget, and it's important to you what's the crawl budget, because you have only limited budget for your website for crawling. Exactly, and people doesn't know. So what's the main solution there? This is your main solution. I just over mention here, fixing often pages. I just show you. Yes, I just completely underline for this thing. So what we could do here, so what the fix is for this? Every single page on your site should be linked at least one on other pages. Okay, it's a linking. For instance, your homepage connected to your main category page, which should feature on main navigation menu, as the guys already know how to work. Our homepage and categories need to be properly interlinked. And Google accessing your site through XML. That's very important for you. What is XML like? This slash sitemap.xml or sitemap.index.xml slash that index.xml. It's completely work. So it's completely work for opening the sitemap XML, because some WordPress website opening only sitemap.xml, but some using sitemap index.xml, and because sitemap and index is a beach in the between there, some one more symbol or element we can use. Okay, so when you submit the sitemap to Google Search Console, that your site entirely networks are connected. So it's important to you. It shows Google that every single page is linked like a clean web. And if you want to practical live where you can submit your sitemap in Google Search Console, I already uploaded our video on WebDev Prime YouTube channel, so you can go and watch it. So Google that every page is linked and like a clean web, rather than standing alone as isolated pages. And sometimes people do intentionally, but beginners often do it purely by mistake, because they just know whether you do it on purpose or accidentally. It's something you need to fix immediately. Make sure you generate a proper XML sitemap, and it's a very easy. You can use your plugin, you can use some codes also. And if you are using a blogger, you can use a code like some websites some website offers you. Okay. And it is to Google Search Console, so the bots can easily crawl and discover your important content. Okay, so it's a first solution, fixing orphan pages. I just feel you can understand what can I say to you. Now the second major problem is search engine distortion. It's a very important factor, and it's you can say it's completely is interlinked to why low value content occurs and why people are not engaging your main content. Okay, so I see this is all this time is search engine distortion. This is a real massive issue, especially with the people publishing blog articles, writing a massive super long article, completely failing to answer the user actual problems. Honestly, to terrible practice. Imagine someone asks me, hey, what are the best places to win in California? Instead of giving them a straight answer, I can start rambling about, well, back then some United States first founded was done it look like today. The user is asking for one specific thing and you are giving them a straight lesson. It's completely ruins the user experience and engagement and patience. So you're going to avoid doing that. If your users land on a site doesn't get a direct answer right, they're going to hit the back button immediately. The spike of bounce and Google's algorithm along the metrics you take and webmaster too. Register that the user landed, and it's important thing. So how can you fix this issue? So main thing is that you can just go the fixes before writing a post. Search your targeted keyword. It's very important. You have to avoid doing that. User lang on a site doesn't get a direct answer right, so they are going to hit buttons. So mainly what you should do, first, where is a site post just are not engaging, it shows that a creative deliberately targeted keywords just to drive traffic to their site without giving a ham down about the actual post quality. So it's the main thing. Don't write 5,000 words if don't necessary. Okay, if necessary you can do that, but if not necessary, please don't overwrite there, because it's not used. Okay, and main thing, without giving a damn about the actual value in the actual post. So it's not giving a quality, it's you only doing because your purpose is only for showing their see, I'm writing a very huge and long article, but Google's don't care about this. Google's care only helpful content. It's important for you that you are not listen anyone here, but I told you. Okay, basically just if you are stuffing any keywords everywhere, they are the kind of things that signal to a low quality user experience. Okay, why I am saying this? Because it's I see personally, so it's very important to know what can I see for this. Okay, what's the last part and the last and most important thing? What is programmatic, generatic, template, and UI and UX? It's very important, because if post writing is a website 60 to 70% hold, so on the other side designing and templates hold a 30 to 40% on your website, and it's completely AdSense related. Because if you are a post is good, but if you are making a super high quality post, but you don't even get tried hard, try best, and try practice for your designing and template and focusing on user experience, you just lost your 30 to 40% portion is a major portion. So what is the main thing? It's just important to you. Template and UX is the most important thing. Okay. If your website look like identical to million of the other generated site, right? Just like if you are a WordPress user, you use a hosting, so you can go and use a GeneratePress theme. It's a very common theme for famous, and you can use other theme like other buying theme, but you don't customize it. Don't customize means you just only do some colors changing, some italics, some boldation, sidebars removed from a home page, front page, and a single page layout in the box section. You can do that, and it's see there in a box section is my different perspective, and in the front section is my different perspective, but it is not work for there. Okay, so what can do? It's important to you, and what can do for there. So I just tell you what can do it there. If your website design is overly complex or too advanced, but in doing so you have completely ruined your user experience, you need to going to backfire on your big time. Because I am saying this, template design needs to be intuitive. Look at major corporation, why looks everywhere else. Take OTT streaming platforms, any other example where you can open their mobile apps or their smart TV interface. You'll notice how clean, simple, and standard their user interface. It's so user friendly that even a little kid and easily navigate to their favorite cartoon or TV shows. Take a recent merger around Jio and Hotstar. For instance, before their application were loaded with a way too many complex features, but the eventual streamlined everything into clean and simple layer, because the main focus is user navigation. When you prioritize smooth navigations, people stick around longer. Find what they are looking to get better results and leaving a positive feedback. Ultimate higher engagement leads to wider reach. There's the things you need to keep in mind. The straightforward fix here, especially when it comes to web design, is to focus heavily on your header and footer navigation. You will customize simple but polished enough to show that real effort into both in content and website layout, and that wraps up. So what you do is a simple fixing before it's a second point. Customize your website in theme instead of using a generic out of the box template. Tweak the header footer fonts to make look like professional, but look like also for better for user, better for user experience. User comes out and user just find what he want. Okay, so he just use some buttons and he get results what he wants. So it's completely useful for them. Instead of just listing of latest post on homepage, design and clean layout makes your site look like a real brand, not a spammy blog. So this is a wrap today, guys. In the video we will dive into more topics. Once again, if you want to build full AdSense friendly website, which can I tell you before also, so you just go there. Full AdSense friendly website, you can maximize your chances of getting approved AdSense. Feel free to reach out. Look, buying pre-approved AdSense account directly carries a lot of risk. I tell you, it's directly carries a risk. First off, you should not really do it, but even if you try, there's zero guarantee the seller actually deliver at your legit site and account. The smartest move is to have to AdSense optimized website built from scratch with a compliant design, structural layout, and a properly formatted content. You might not have experience writing content that meet Google currently eligible guidelines in 2026, but our paid development services covers all of about you, but it's completely based on process. We are also not give any type of guarantee. Okay, so if you are interested, check the description box below of the link of our official WebDev Prime WhatsApp channel. Join up, and remember, you can also get your website reviewed by us completely for free. We will meet next video.